Part 3 of the Versatube Carport build. Last episode we stopped with affixing some of the top first panels. I'm going to share some tips learned along the way to fasten these panels. In this picture you can see that when you have your helper affix the panels, it's probably best to lay it on top of the building like we have there when you do your next panel. And I don't know if you can see in this picture, but we put clamps down on the frame so that when you lower the panel to affix it, that you have a stop to keep the panel from falling, so you can actually rest it up there while you mess around with it to get it affixed. The clamps prevent it from falling. Next tip I have for you is the plastic shims. We put the plastic shims up in there to lift the seam or the end of the panel so that you can slide the next one up under it. Since they overlap and there's a joint there, the panel will tend to hug the frame and make it difficult, because these were 15-foot long panels. So using the wedges like that to get up under there and lift the edge of the panel allowed us to slide the next panel up underneath that edge, get it clamped in, and then we could pull the shims out and run the self-tappers in to fasten the panel directly to the frame. Here is a picture showing the clamps that we used to stop the panel from slipping so that we could work with it and slide it up under the previous panel as we went down and affixed it to the frame. This is how the finished carport looks as I had bought the kit. It's very tall. It has panels that run down only a quarter of the way down the sides. Although I like it, I wanted more panels, so I went to Menards and bought some more panels. By the way, this kit was purchased through Menards. They ordered it, they delivered it, and they stock these panels so that you can build and add on to yours as you want. So in conjunction with Menards, I went and bought 4 more panels so that I could fully bring the panels down the sides and almost fully enclose it. Almost fully enclosed. You can see the gap at the bottom between the bottom of the frame and the panels, and also because of the gradient on the land. The grade on the land, you can see that there's space for airflow, for whatever. I didn't want to fully close this up like a garage, so that wasn't my intent. So I decided to frame out the front and the rear and add some more panels to try to control some of the weather that would blow in. My intentions are to tarp this side of the carport, because this is the weather side, all the way down for the winter time, but leave it open during the summer and the good weather. So I built the frame out of the remaining 2x6s that I had to square up the frame before. I ripped some of the ribs that go vertical, but I used a full piece of 2x6 going horizontally to establish how tall I wanted the entrance in and out of the building. Then went to Menards, bought some more panels that would then affix to the front and the back. Here we have a picture of the panels as I assembled them onto the back of the carport. to partially enclose the back. As of now, I have not finished the front. The weather has not been cooperative. The carport is not finished. However, I will be posting updates occasionally, maybe small short videos. But right now it's serving its purpose as an outdoor work area and storage facility, as you can see for this Model T picture right here. That might be something we work on in the future that I filmed some videos over. But if you have any questions around the Versatube Carport, my experience, my opinions on the building, please leave comments. I am pleased with it, I must say. It is very strong. It is serving its purpose. It was a challenging build. It took me around a month to do everything that I have done to this point. I started with delivery on Labor Day, and right now it's at the beginning of November, and this is how far that I've gotten. I like the quality of the steel. I like the fact that this one won't blow away like my previous carport from Harbor Freight, but I encourage and welcome your comments and questions. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you will tune in again for more of my videos.